That corner right there is the one that has the lead in it. Right in here. These panels right here are created by the Army per a technical service update or something. I can get you the number and you can look it up on a government website. But that is done right by the Army. They don't come like that. I'm not the best painter in the world, but this one came out pretty smooth. Really nice. The holes you see in the top fender wells and sides are for top bows, antennas, different radio groups that they've used over the years. In a lot of cases you can get different brackets that will go on there and hide them, but anybody that knows what it is will know what they are. I apologize about the water drops. It's raining off and on here. Oh, you will need a grommet that goes around this. They're not very much money, a few bucks. I'm going to take a second to show you the hieroglyphs that we figure some private did waiting for his commander back in the 50s. Didn't change the steering wheel. I could have, but I liked it. That's my little makeshift rearview mirror. All new glass and seal. There's a bright light indicator that goes in here, two brass screws, and a red light when you have your bright lights on. I have that, I just have not installed it. Floors are great. Best I've ever seen, actually. These right here are plates where different, as I said, antenna mounts, various mounts that the Army puts in, and you can tell by the flathead screws this was done clearly in the 50s. I could have welded those shut and taken those plates off, but I like the patina, if you understand what I mean. The paint is kind of wore off on the floor from combat boots and so on. But oh, by the way, you can see outside that there's no rust in the floors. These are all original floors. Emergency brake handle goes right there. All the linkage and everything underneath is there. You just need the handle that comes with the cable. This is where your vacuum lines would come out, run along here, up here, and I forget where they go through at, but it's for the vacuum wipers. Actually, I think they attach right up along here. This did have, there's a set of holes and a set of holes. This did have front and rear hood hold downs. I have the rears. They need to be cleaned and painted, but M38s didn't come with them. A lot of times the Army or civilians would put them on to keep the hood from rattling, but usually the hood only rattles when she's running rough or doesn't like something you're doing. As I said, I did not do anything with the undercarriage. It's basically just sprayed over. I definitely felt like I was doing something wrong when I did that. I know it's like a sin automotively, but I just wanted to enjoy the thing. Tires aren't bad, you can see. The wear bars, let me find a wear bar. There's a wear bar. They're not down to the wear bars. A little weathered, checked a couple of them, or one of them actually. These are original, real U.S. shovels and axe. These channels are for your soft top doors. You have to have a winter top to actually find the door, to get the doors. Floor is excellent over here. You have your toolbox. I think I have a rain poncho and some other things. I did not do the inside of the toolboxes. I just kind of wanted to leave something, original, and that has never been changed. All the colors it's been in its life, this has not changed. This seal is like $8 for this toolbox. There's a rubber mat here, a really thick rubber mat I put in for my dog, a big lab, and I can show you, it's absolutely perfect under there. We can pull it up when you get here too if you prefer, or you can look at it from underneath, but it's great. Here's our homemade back seat. Pretty impressive. I don't think anybody'd even know the difference. Yeah, like these holes, these are all for radio groups, different radio groups that they've used. Let me get you to the engine. I may have some wires off in here because we're installing the hooking the amp meter up and tying the fuel gauge in the way it was supposed to be. Let's see. You can see the Ross box down there. Me and my son rebuilt that. New carburetor. I took the old fuel pump off and put this new one on when I freshened her up, but the old fuel pump is still good. That's your valve cover down there. I don't know if you can see much more in here. I don't know what they did to these radiators. It seemed like they must have had soldiers riding on them, because every one I've ever seen has been dented up. New battery. I have a hold down for a CJ2A, but I have seemed to have misplaced it, so I made this. I just had to have something, I didn't want to drive it with my battery sliding around. Oil bath air cleaner. Your oil filter's in here. That's a brand new oil filter. Pretty much everything you see is new or excellent. New coil, points distributor, belts. Get underneath to see if I can show you anything without getting soaked. You can't really see. You can see the condition of the frame with the bubble paint. That's paint flaking off the frame right there. Alright, Doug, I'm going to send this to you if you see any areas you want me to get closer film on. I can get the bottom again. Let me try and do this side. You can't really see. That's just a rubber mount.